Hello everyone, welcome to Fort in the Morning, the little Fortnite series that does not take place in 4 in the morning, even though it sure sounds like it. Alright, welcome to episode 4. Today we're going to be playing as the Ghost Spy. Let's hop right in. And, fun note, 4th of July was yesterday. I had a little special going on with one of my friends playing. I convinced him to finally play Fortnite. And he loved it. All I could say is mission accomplished. Now, let's see. Sorry. Whilst I am over here doing a bunch of, modification to the stream, hoping that everything is fitting in. It also should be noted that while I'm here, my entire setup is it's a bit tangled. Like it was open before, but now I have a bunch of these little capture card things and wires everywhere. It's kind of funny. Now then, like I was saying, I finally got my friend to play Fortnite, and all I can say is, alright, we got another one. So, a funny thing is that I was able to get my dad, of all people, to start playing Fortnite. Yep, it was pretty interesting. Basically, him and me play a lot of board games and stuff, and as you could tell, he was very into Yu-Gi-Oh!, which, for those who didn't know, the original series was all about games in general and not just cards. So I convinced him, hey, why don't we just play some Fortnite? Like, the game is fun on its own, but it's really a game that you play best as a group. Oh, Dragon Chaos. Hey there, man. Great to see you again. It's been a while. So like I was saying, I was able to convince my dad to play Fortnite because, well, we like to play games together, and sometimes it's video games, Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. Sometimes we play, Marvel vs. Capcom every once in a while, and so many other things. Family fun time. That sounds nice. Indeed it has. Yes, it does. Does Dragon Chaos. So, yeah, I was able to convince him. He got to his, on his PS4, and I visit him with my Switch. Thank God it's portable. Sometimes I forget that's a feature, because I'm too scared to bring it anywhere, thanks to a Nintendo Switch being as brittle as, I was gonna say glass, but I've seen glass shards be used as a weapon. You use a Switch as a weapon, you're gonna get, let's just say you're not walking away there. You and that Switch are gonna match. Anyway, so yeah, I go up to him. I said, why don't we play Fortnite? Look, I know it has a bad reputation because, you know, it's that one game kids play. But first of all, anything is bad with a bad enough fan base, okay? And trust me, I've seen plenty of popular things get away with this. So, you know, why should Fortnite be limited to that? So like I was saying, I got him to play Fortnite, and when you know it, he started an account a while ago, and he had not only the Mandalorian skin, which is a skin that he really liked, but he also had El Chapulín Colorado, which this one is really making you scratch some heads. Maybe not, But basically, he's some Mexican character, like a little bit of a parody superhero. He's basically, it basically translates to like the cricket or grasshopper. And Fortnite went all out with this. Not only did they give him a skin, but they gave skins to everyone. Oh shoot. Yeah, all the main characters in Fortnite. Jonesy and, well, you know, mostly Jonesy. Oh yeah, Magneto's in Fortnite now. Pretty cool, huh? And not just that, we get his power. And remember, he's in the Wasteland, so he's really powerful now. Come on, let's get the frick out of here. So anyway, yeah, they made a skin for Jonesy and all the other characters, the male and female variants of El Chapulín Colorado. And can we just take a moment to think about that for a minute? Like, they didn't make a Jonesy skin for Batman. Well, technically they didn't. Or Goku. Or anything. But this guy, this obscure Mexican character, he did. And all I could say is, it's kind of funny. So yeah, he picked him. Chose some funny emotes from the item shop. We hopped online. And he had a blast. When you're playing Fortnite with your friends, it really gives you a you guys against the world mentality. And that's all I can ask for. So now every once in a while on the weekends, we join in and hop onto a server. He actually got his friends to join too. And now we got a new weekend activity. By the way, here's another perk to using Magneto's powers. No fall damage. So in case you didn't know, there's actually a surprising amount of lore here. Specifically about the skin I'm using, the Ghost. This was all the way back in the Spy season. I played Fortnite back then, but it wasn't as intense as I do now, where I try to collect all the Battle Pass skins and whatnot. So what was really fun about this is they did this lore where some guy called Midas, you remember him, he's the golden guy in the mythologies. Well, in Fortnite, he's a character here and an agent. And it should also be mentioned that... Oh, sorry. And I need some nutrient gummies or something. Anyway... Not only that, but essentially there was something about him fighting some force of nothingness that took the form of a shadow. Essentially, I think it was like Agent Chaos or something. The best way I could explain his design is he looks like the Pyro and Spy fused together with a Mixels qubit. Look it up. Trust me, it's really cool. So, anyway. This car is mine. Ah, shoot, it's broken. Anyway, like I was saying, you play TF2? I want to. I mean, I'm a fan of the series, but unfortunately, I just can't set it up here. I have a laptop, and I just don't think I can play a shooter game with keyboard controls. I mean, oh shoot. Let me remind you, I'm playing this on my Switch, connected to my laptop, and the laptop's more like a recording device or a monitor. So no, I'm not exactly playing on a controller. I want to play TF2, and I'd love to start, but as of now, no, I am so sorry. I've considered getting a Steam Deck, but I'm really wondering if I'm really gonna want to get one just for that. Hold on, let me just... A little battery. I will say, though, it's one of my favorite series, and I remember way back in high school when I was, like, in, I don't know, sophomore year? Yeah, sophomore year. I went there dressed as Scout, and it was cool. We actually had a Halloween costume contest. I won 3rd place. What was my prize? $5 off of Whataburger. It was amazing. So like I was saying, a lot of lore stuff going on here. Basically, Midas and this shadow guy are fighting each other. And they made 2 teams, 2 factions. Midas's team is Team Ghost. That little symbol right there. And and the Agent of Chaos's team was Team Shadow. And it turned into a whole spy versus spy scenario, with each of them getting agents, and you had to pick a faction to solve. It was pretty cool. What I really liked about this skin was not only did it look cool, it was actually the grunt skin. Yeah, this is when Fortnite recently added, what was it, NPCs, and one of them here was a grunt. Oh, shoot! Essentially, his whole shtick was pretty simple. You go up to him, you kill them, and then you raid their access card. Oh shoot, I gotta get ahead of the storm. You raid their access card, you sneak in and get a disguise of them, and ever since I saw it for the first time, I thought for myself, holy shoot, this is awesome. I want that skin. It wasn't until the skin ended that they were both available for dirt cheap. Sorry. And they also had a summer skin, which was basically the same thing, but they wear shorts now. I can't even blame them. You ever tried to wear pants in Texas summer heat? It's harder than it looks, man. That's why I stick to shorts. Apparently, if you look onto the map, you can actually see sometimes the Ghost and Shadow operatives both appear doing the Spider-Man pointing at each other pose. And sometimes they're just chilling out. Like, they're just bros on the lawn, just drinking a beer or age-appropriate slurp. And, just thinking, man, could you believe we were freaking spies over here just trying to kill each other, taking over the world? Yeah, man, I can't believe it, bro. Now, what were we doing with our lives back then? I don't know, man. Glad we over that shit. I swear, if I had any budget, I would make some funny series that's just those two just roaming the island, giving gear to the players. All sorts of funny stuff like that. Spire Assassin. Well, I'd look her up, but I think that would risk me getting killed. Can you describe Spire Assassin to me, Dragon Chaos? Also, hello to everyone else who's also joining. Please tell me if you're online. I can't really see the algorithms and stuff right now. I can only see the chat. Let's upgrade our ride. Bulletproof tires and... Wow, they really just this. I didn't join duos by accident, did I? Huh. So, Dragon Chaos, while you're here, I want to ask, if Fortnite came up to you and said, "Hey kid, we need you to choose a crossover. It could be anything." What would you choose? The Guards of the Spire during Chapter 2 Season... I'm so sorry, dummy. Oh, no. Oh, man, he wants blood now. Pokemon. Okay, it's a bit of a broad subject. What would you want? Would you want Red? Would you want Ash? Maybe you want one from the newest game? I mean, to be fair, not gonna lie, if they added Kieran in Fortnite and added the freaking Mochi Mochi dance as a taunt, that would be priceless. Man, people who don't know Pokemon are probably confused as heck. Or imagine if they just add a Pokemon, like freaking... Could you imagine if they just added Machamp? Okay, Lucario with a gun? Yes, just... I want it. They don't call him the Steel He's not a Steel type for nothing. Though maybe he should be a Lead. Not gonna lie, that would make a fun Paradox Pokemon. Could you imagine? It used to be some sort of honorable... Kung Fu master. Now it just said, okay, you know what? Screw the Kung Fu. Alright, I'm going for something effective. Lucario evolved into a Steel and Dark type. It violates the Geneva Conventions whenever it has a chance, and... I didn't even notice this one right there. Lucario, use Bullet... you mean Bullet Seed? No, no. I mean Bullet. Lucario. Bullet now. You know something I just realized? Oh, our boy Pilafin using Magneto's powers? Oh, please, yes. Okay, hear me out. I just realized something. Are guns even a threat in Pokemon? Like, in our world, you're shooting... They would be, but... Think about it in Pokemon. You're basically just shooting tiny little bits of metal at someone very fast. Which, how is that different from a Pokemon move? I'm pretty sure if Pokemon can survive a flamethrower and, you know... What is the and whatnot, and giant lasers and death beams... Why would a gun really be that much stronger against them? Like, I can imagine it doing significant damage to things like a Rattata, but... Imagine if you try to use it against something like a Lucario. Would it really... Would it do anything? Or maybe something like a frickin' Haxorus, which basically has a giant axe for a head? Would guns even be a threat in Pokemon, or would it be the equivalent to trying to fight... would it be the equivalent to trying to fight a knight with a toothpick? These are the questions, man. I swear, if I had any animation ability at all... There was an episode where several people pointed guns at Ash. Yeah, but at Ash. They pointed guns at Ash. Would it be enough to kill a Pokemon? Like, remember though, this wasn't like the early seasons where Ash only had like 4 Pokemon and each of them were just the base form starters. I'm pretty sure each of them would be vulnerable to a bullet, but what about his later teams, like a freaking Primeape or that same Charizard? Would it really make significant damage? I don't know. More like trying to fight Ultron with a Nerf gun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine that? This is a hold-up. You pull up there with a pistol, everyone just laughs at you. Boy, we have death dragons here. Okay? I just love the mental image of people acting like Palworld is just the most mature version of Pokemon because, you know, guns and stuff. Only for Magnezone to just pull a Magneto and swipe them from their hands and just go like, is that all you can do? We have this thing, which is totally not Gudra Meganium crossbred. Yeah, thanks. We're just gonna, you know, go back to being the best, like no one ever was. No, better. Yeah, thanks, Palworld. We're just gonna go back to being the very best, like you never were. The shade, I swear. Dang it. Everything here is... We're only going to Lavish Lair, so if I want HP healed and shields, it has to be from here. Oh yeah, definitely not against Metagross. Oh yeah. You know, that would actually be a great topic. What if I actually made like a tier list of Pokemon that by how they would actually fare against a gun or an armed robber? You know, stuff like that. You know, bottom tier, they'd be obliterated. Middle tier, they'd put up a good fight. And they would actually be a viable threat. Like, I don't know, Hitmonchan, if it runs around at like faster than sound or something and can actually react to the bullets and can actually hurt the person, then yeah, bring one to a gunfight. And then you have those at the very top who just wouldn't get affected and would probably just see it as a back scratch. Honestly, that'd be priceless. Alright, Metagross, you did good today. I think you've earned a back massage. Revs up minigun, shoots down the back. Mande! Tano! You'd be there for a while, over 1,000 Pokemon. Yeah, I really would. I need to find a way to narrow this down. Maybe one video per generation? Shoot! What is the range on these things? Holy shoot, there is nothing left there. Thank goodness. Wait, what happened to my... Okay, I have little to no options. I'm just gonna... Oh, shoot! It's gonna be... Dang. The storm got me in the end. I had no HP, so that storm was basically an instant death force field to me. That was intense. Well, let's see here. Oh yeah, you didn't exactly answer my question. You said you'd like a Pokemon in Fortnite, or someone from Pokemon. Who exactly would you want, or which Pokemon? Before I close off the stream. And thanks for coming, Dragon Chaos. And anyone else? So let's see, you said Pokemon. You want Red or Lucario? Interesting. Two very iconic figures. Not gonna lie, Red out here just saying, you know what, screw Pokemon. I'm going to use AK-47 attack. That would be priceless. Well, I think that's all for today. I hope you had fun. This has been EnderGeo doing Fort in the Morning. I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. Until then, this is EnderGeo tuning out.